तो आपको लिंक चाहिए क्या जूम का? हाँ, जूम लिंक भी, और आपको यूट्यूब लिंक भी चाहिए तो वो भी मिलेगा। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Welcome to all of you for today's session. So today's topic is importance of Daiva Varnashrama Dharma for, what is the full topic actually? You all of you read? What is the topic? What was the topic? Importance of Daiva Varnashrama for the? For the pure devotion. So importance of Daiva Varnashrama for whom? For the aspirants of pure devotion. Okay? So we'll be discussing initially a little bit what is pure devotion, and after that, to get that pure devotion, how Daiva Varnashrama Dharma is needed. That also we'll be discussing. Okay? Just for as a starter, we'll be discussing a few slokas from second canto, first chapter. So what was the question asked by Parikshit Maharaj? Sukadeva Goswami asked, when he was cursed by Brahmana boy, he asked a question actually. What was the question? What is the ultimate duty of? A person about to die, what he has to hear, what he has to chant, what he has to remember, and what he has to do. So see the situation actually. He is going to live only for 7 days. In this last amount of time, that is last period in his life, that's the last period of time. In that 7 days, so if you also come to know that you have another only 7 days, anyone come to know that his life is only will be there for another 7 days. So in those 7 days, everyone will try to do what? Whatever the thing he feel most important, that only he will do or not? Yes? He will do that. Whatever is the most and highly important he feels, that only he does. So, Parikshit Maharaj is inquiring that actually. Gurudev, so now I have only 7 days. I am going to leave this body. So see the fact, he is going to leave that body. And he is asking, so what I should hear in these 7 days? What I should chant and what I should remember and also what I should do. So this is the question actually. We are also going to die or not? Yes? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, we are also going to die. So this question is applied to us also or not? Yes. This question is also applied to us. So that's why whatever the answer given by the Sukadeva Goswami to this question is also very important for us. Maybe little bit here and there, few years here and there, but everyone has to die. Your house, your building, your family, everything you have to leave. That is not permanent thing actually. So that's why after hearing this question, what was the response of Sukadeva Goswami? Variyanesha te prashnaha kruto lokahitam nrupa atmavit sammatah pumsam srotavyadishu yah paraha. Parikshit, your question is the best question actually. Variyanesha te prashnaha. Your question is the very best. So this question is going to do benefit for the entire society. Loka hitam. Why this question is applied to everyone actually? If you try to understand this question very seriously, that itself is a success of life. If you understand that I am also going to die, and I also need to know what is the important thing for my life. In this whatever the short span of time I have, in that short span of time, what I should do, what I should hear, what I should chant, what I should remember. If you also ask this kind of question to you, then that is the best situation actually. You are also in a best position. So that's why Sukadeva Goswami is saying that Atmavit Sammataha. This question is approved by all the knowers of the truth. You ask such a best question. Srotavyadishu yah paraha. And this question is the best one among the things which has to be heard. That means the things which has to be heard, among all of those things, this question is the best question actually. Try to understand actually. All the time we are in the ignorance. So we identify ourselves falsely with the body and the relationship with the body, whatever are there. We try to feel that they are all our really the beneficial things, are our real well-wishers. But actually the fact is different actually. So we all has to leave this body, and we have to, before leaving this body, we have to do certain things. We have to hear certain things and we have to chant certain things. That has to be known to everyone. So when this question was asked by Parikshit Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami appreciated his question. Then after that, he didn't answer this question directly. He was answering one more thing actually. When Parikshit asked the question, he also asked what a person about to die should not hear, what he should not chant, what he should not remember, what he should not do. That also he asked. So second part he is answering actually, Sukadeva Goswami. He is saying, Parikshit, Srotavyadini Rajendra Nranam Santi Sahasrashaha Apashyatam Atma Tattvam Gruheshu Gruhamedhinam. He is saying that, so Parikshit, Srotavyadini Rajendra Nranam Santi Sahasrashaha Gruheshu Gruhamedhinam Apashyatam Atma Tattvam Gruheshu Gruhamedhinam. Those who always identify themselves as a body and they always try to derive pleasure from this body, and or otherwise the connections whatever are there with this body, with that if they try to derive the pleasure, such a people, such a Gruhamedhis, that means who are not seeing the Atma Tattvam, Apashyatam Atma Tattvam, those who are not understanding who they are, those who are not questioning themselves, who am I actually, what is my destiny after this death, from where I came, what is the permanent truth. Such a questions whoever are not asking, they are all what? Apashyatam Atma Tattvam. Those are all not seeing the truth. Such a people, so they identify themselves as the body and they always keep on trying to derive pleasure through that. Gruhabeshu Gruhamedhinam. For those people, how many things are there to hurt? How many are there? Thousands and thousands of things are there. Santi Sahasrashaha. So, what are those things? Where I should purchase a new flat, where I should do my job, where I should invest my extra money, where I can go for the holiday trips, how I can enjoy more, what kind of gadgets I should purchase, and what kind of properties I should acquire, and who are my friends, who are my enemies, so who are my well-wishers, how to establish relationship with them, how to increase my this, that, like that. How many are there? Sahasrashaha. Thousands and thousands of things are there. So they all has to learn about all these things. How to make friends, how to become boss, how to become leader, how to earn more money, how to invest the more profitable way, how to increase money more, how to purchase the best things in a cheap way, to enjoy, to gratify the senses. Like this, so many. And they feel all of these things are very important and whole day they will be watching. Apashyatam Atma Tattvam Gruheshu Gruhamedhinam. What they do? Nidraya hriyate naktam vyavayena cha vavayaha divachardehaya rajan kutumba bharanena va. What about their 24 hours a day? Their 24 hours a day will be spent like this. Nidraya hriyate naktam. All night is gone with the sleeping. Vyavayena chavayaha. Otherwise, either sleeping or otherwise mating with their partner. So this way, the whole night is gone. Or otherwise watching nonsense. In this way, their night is gone. Then what about the day? Divachar dehaya rajan. The day how it goes? Ardha ihaya. With the desire of earning money, So the whole day they will be making the plans actually how to increase their money. If they are working, so how to impress my boss and how to get more hike in the coming sessions. So how to get more hike, and otherwise if he is doing business, then how to increase the customers, how to increase the money. This is the planning actually. Ardha ihaya diva kutumba bharane nava. Otherwise, the list will be given by him, his wife to him. So that list, how to gather the things of that, what are mentioned in that list. And this one, that one, you bring these things and I'll prepare and we'll enjoy. So like this, there is all the time plannings. This will prepare, that will prepare, this, that, and I need these things, I need that things, and you get this. Then where to get, how to get, like that he plans and she plans how to, so prepare the things, and so that we all sit and enjoy. Kutumba bharanena va, like this whole day after day, going. Then what else he thinks further? Dehapatya kalatradishu atma sainye shvasatsvapi tesham pramatto nidhanam pashyannapi na pashyati. Deha apatya kalatradishu atma sainye shvasatsu api tesham pramatto nidhanam pashyannapi na pashyati. What a bad situation actually. He will be thinking that my army, what is his army, you know? His army is his wife, his children, his father, his grandfather, his great-grandfather, and all the relatives from mother side and father side. Like this, all of them he feel as his army actually. Sainyam. My team, my Sainyam, and these are the people who can protect me. Whenever there is a difficulty is there financially, my relatives are there. They will give money for me. Whenever there is a health problem, my wife is there. She is going to serve me. When I have some business problems, my father is there to give suggestions. So like this, he will be feeling, and now I am safe. I have these many friends. I have these many relatives. I have these many family members. And I am so happy. I am safe. He feels his army as these people. But actually these people are what? Asatsu. Asatsu means very temporary. That is not the real solution actually. These people are not going to remove your real fear. They are not going to give the real happiness to you. So, Atma Sainya Shasaswapi Tesham Pramatto Nidhanam. In front of his eyes, his team is defeated by time. Time is defeating his army one by one. Grandfather, out. Father, out. Big brother, out. Big brother's wife, out. Elder sister, out. One after one. Everyone is out. But still he, Pashyannapi na pashyati. He also knows that he is also going to be out by this time. He has to leave this body. He knows this, but still, na pashyati. Thinks that I will be there forever and I can. He keep on makes the plan just to how to increase his pleasure and how to increase his team. So like this, the great illusion actually. These people are in the great illusion. So Parikshit, this is the situation, whoever is a Gruhamedhi, Gruheshu Gruhamedhinam. They don't understand the time which is coming. So to take away them from this body actually. So in the form of that samrutyu actually. Time is coming in the form of the death. And it is going to take you from this. And it will make you to vacate all these places actually. That means it will separate you from your army. Pashyannapi na pashyati. Simply day and night they will be spoiling like this. So that's why Parikshit, you should not focus on these things. These are the not important things. What he is saying? Tasmat Bharata Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishvaro Hari Srotavyah Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha Bhayam. O Bharata, O descendant of Bharata, O my dear Parikshit, Tasmat Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishvaro Harihi. So Bhagavan is Hari. Bhagavan Ishvaro Harihi Srotavyah Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha Bhayam. If you really want fearlessness, what you have to do, Parikshit? So this Atma Sainyam is not going to give the real fearlessness. No. Who is going to give? Only Hari. That's why Srotavyah Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha Bhayam. So that's why you should always hear Hari, always chant Hari, always remember Hari. So this is the only the duty you have to do. So he's asked the question now, the person about to die, what he has to hear? He should hear Hari. What he has to remember? He should remember the Hari. What he has to chant? He should chant the Hari's names. This is the answer actually. But how many hours he should do? Hari's names. How many hours he should hear? How many hours he should chant? How many hours he should remember? 1 hour? Huh? Who is saying? 24 hours. 24 hours you should hear, chant and remember. What about food then? Who will give? Huh? Hari will give. How many hours you should chant then? So person about to die, how many hours he should chant? 1 hour. Remaining hours? Enjoy. पैसा कमाने की सोच रहे. You naughty. Naughty boy. पैसा कमाने की सोचना है. Okay. Very good. So, how many hours we should hear? It is said that our another place, Srotavyah Kirtitavyascha Dhyeyah Pujyascha Nityada. Nityada means always. The constitutional state of Jivatma is what? Jiver Suruper Hoi Krishner Nityadas. How many hours you are Nityadas? How many hours Das you are? 1 hour? 2 hours? 2 hours Das remaining? Kiska Das? Umaya ka Das. Wife ka Das or otherwise Patni ka Das. Patni ka Das or otherwise Pati ka Das. Is it? No. See, try to understand. This Jivatma is completely different from this body. It is always pure, but being covered by the avidya. On top of that, it is being covered by the false ego, chittam, intelligence, mind, senses, cross body. So we identify ourselves as, because of false ego, as sometimes body, sometimes as mind, sometimes as senses, sometimes as intelligence, and falsely keep on claiming the things. So in this way, one is forgetting his real identity. Actually, every Jivatma is having relationship with the Lord. Dasabhuto Harihe. So every Jivatma is servant of the Lord. This is only the business of the Jivatma. There is no other business. All other business, whatever you feel now as real, but actually those are all not a real business. So that's why now we have to revive our state. So we have to get our constitutional state actually. What is the constitutional state of Jivatma? Serving the Lord. How to serve? Directly serving. Direct service to the Lord is the constitutional state of the Jivatma. So just give me an... Okay, screen sharing, yes. What is this? Pointer. Soul. It is soul actually. Infinitely small. What is the size of soul? It's infinitely small. It is covered with what? Avidya. Avidya is covering. When Jivatma is covered with the avidya, what will happen? He forgets that. So what are the qualities of this soul? Kartrutvam, Gnatrutvam, Bhoktrutvam. Also this Jivatma is a chit. That means it's a conscious being. It is having the ability to know. Also it is what? Eternal. It is Sat. That means it cannot be destroyed at any time. And Ananda, it is bliss potency. It's a spark itself is a bliss potency. It is having kartrutva means it is having the ability to do. It is having the gnatrutva means it is having the ability to know. And bhoktrutva means it is having the ability to enjoy. And also it is having the sense of, a true sense of I. This also it is having. And it is always pure actually. Jivatma never be contaminated by anything actually. There is no impure soul actually. Jivatma is always pure. It's always pure. So, can you say Jivatma is impure? Can anyone make this Jivatma impure, this spark? Nobody. Then what is the problem? If Jivatma is pure, then where is the problem is coming? From where the problem is coming? Avidya. When Jivatma is covered by the avidya, what is happening? What is the result? Forgetting? Relationship? No relationship. It doesn't know who is he. It is having the competent to become servant of the Lord. But it doesn't know that it can become servant of the Lord. It having the ability to know, it having the knowledge, but what knowledge it is having? What knowledge it is having? I am soul. This much knowledge only it is having. Now, when avidya covers, at that time what is going to happen? What is going to happen? It is not able to know that he is soul. Like you have eyes. When eyes are covered by the darkness, so those eyes can see any object? No. So now eyes are not able to see the object because of, now they are not seeing the object. Can you say those eyes are spoiled? Can you say? No. What is the solution? Just to get the light. Just to have the light, that's all. Similarly, eyes, when they are covered by the darkness, they are not able to see any object. Similarly, when soul is covered by the avidya, then soul is not able to know himself as soul. This is the thing happening actually. So also, oi, chup raho. When this soul is covered by avidya, and apart from that, when it is also having what? Karma. It is having the karma. So, anadi karma, no beginning. No beginning, and we don't know. So, no beginning. Such a karma it is with this. And this Jivatma is having any hands and legs? Nothing. It's a particle. The finest that means if you keep on dividing, the finest division is known as the size of the soul. And further you cannot divide. Can you find on that particle any hands and legs? And if you find, then you can divide further. Yes or no? So that's why Jivatmas, it doesn't have any hands and legs. It is. That's why what is the form of the Jivatma? Uniform form. Eka Rupa Swarupa Bhag. Uniform form it is having. So, like a light particle, how it is. So it's uniform. All the directions is the same form. Similarly, Jivatma is also having the same form. And such a Jivatma being covered by the avidya and also accompanied with the karma, and they are all lying in the Mahavishnu's body. So, Lord, out of His mercy, He will give what He is giving further to this Jivatma. So, through His arrangement. So, that's why He glances, then Prakriti is agitated, then after that, 23 elements are produced, then Brahmandas are created, and in that Brahmanda, these Jivas are also lying, and after that, Garbhodakasa Vishnu from his novel. So, Brahmaji is appearing, and this Brahmaji is giving for all these Jivas. What he is giving based upon their karma, he is giving the ahankara. Then after that, chittam. Then after that, intelligence, mind, senses, and gross body. So, false ego, chittam, intelligence, mind, senses, gross body, and sense objects. This material world is full of sense objects. What is the role of all these elements? Any activity actually we see in this material world, all are done by these elements only. Prakrute krimanani gunah karmani sarvashaha. So now you'll be seeing the role of each and every one. Like example, in the senses you take eyes. Eyes are there. So when you keep an object in front of the eyes, like example, pen is there. This is a pen. When you keep a pen in front of the eyes, what is the mechanism happens here? This pen is seen by the eyes, and these eyes are capturing the image of this pen. Then it is giving that to the mind. Then mind, what it does? It will give it to the intelligence. Then intelligence, what it does? In the chitta, there are so many impressions are there. In chitta, there are so many impressions and also their names. So, this intelligence is comparing the impressions which are stored in the chitta, and finally intelligence decides. It is matching with the image of the pen and its name is pen, then finally intelligence produces the knowledge that this is pen. Then after that, what is the role of the mind? Mind's role is sankalpa vikalpa. That means accepting or rejecting. So accepting and rejecting, or desiring or rejecting. That means I want, I don't want. So want and don't want. This is done by mind. So now what this pure Jivatma which is covered by the avidya is doing? So because of this false ego, it is getting identity. That means the sense of I, it is getting falsely towards intelligence, towards mind, towards senses, towards body. So what is the resultant then? Then it says that this Jivatma, so I am knowing this is pen, but actually who is knowing? Intelligence is knowing. But Jivatma, what it says? I know this. And accepting and rejecting is done by whom? Mind. But what he says? I reject it or I want. But the accepting or rejecting action is done by whom? Mind. But who is saying now I am accepting and I am rejecting? So why it is saying like that? Because this false ego is giving the sense of I towards what? Mind. Is giving the sense of I towards the mind to this Suddha Jivatma, which is covered by the avidya. You are understanding? You are able to relate what I am saying? Is it going in the flight? Or is it going into the brain? What? Where it is going? Into the mind only it is going, na? अंदर जा रहे हैं नहीं तो बाहर से उड़ के चले जा रहे हैं. नहीं तो किसको समझ में नहीं आया तो बोलिए आप लोग. If you are not able to understand, then please raise the hand and stop me. Yes. जीवात्मा जीवात्मा ही आत्मा है, एक ही है, यही जीवात्मा. ये जीवात्मा ही आत्मा है और क्या? और yes, chitta is, what is the role of the chitta? Chitta is also one of the, it's a part of the Mahat Tattvam. What is the role of the chitta? Chitta goes out through the mind, senses, through the gross body to the objects. So that's why then only the object in front of eyes, when chitta goes first, and if that object in contact with the eyes, then you are able to see. If chitta goes somewhere and even the object is in front of eyes, but your eyes will not capture the image. The general awareness is cause of what? Chitta. You're understanding? General awareness is because of chittam. Otherwise, your friend and yourself both went to the shop and some supermarket. So after coming back from there, your friend is saying, in that corner one object is there, that was so nice. And he is telling to you and you said that I didn't see. Hey, I saw you were seeing. But you say that I didn't see. Why you didn't see? But he is saying you saw. Because at that time you are seeing, but your chitta is somewhere else. So that's why he is thinking that you are seeing. But actually your chitta didn't. So go out through your eyes to that place, that object actually. So that's why even it is in front of your eyes, but there is no cognition is happening. So that's why the role of chitta is general awareness and the role of intelligence is specific awareness. That means the specific knowledge about that object is because of intelligence. Intelligence is comparing the image of the pen with the... Who is that? Hi! Shh. Yeah. Yeah, this means specific knowledge. Specific awareness is because of intelligence and general awareness is because of chitta. So now you see what is my main point is, so the watching of object, you are seeing the pen, actually who is seeing? All these elements only are doing everything. Karya karana kartrutve prakrutir heturuchyate. This is karyam. Pen is what? Karyam. This is effect. Karyam means effect. And karana. Karana means who are the karana? Senses are the karana, not sense objects. Senses are karana. These are the karana. And who is the karta? Who is the operator of these senses? Huh? Soul. Who is telling soul? Is wrong. Mind? No mind. Bhakti Vaibhav students, you tell me. Huh? Demigods. The Indriya Adhisthana Devatas. They are the operators. Karya Karana Kartrutva. Karta. Who is the Karta? Who is operating your senses? Demigods are operating, Baba. So that's why Karta is the doer is demigod actually. The operating Adhisthana Devata of this sense. Then why I am saying, because it's a very important to understand what is Suddha Bhakti, then after that you will understand what is Daiva Varnashrama Dharma. Okay? It's not that it's not irrelevant to your topic, it's very much relevant. If you don't know the fundamental, then you will be missing the link, missing the important thing. So trying to connect everything for you. So karya karana kartrutve prakrutir heturuchyate. That means seeing the pen, this activity really done by whom? Tell me. Senses, the operator of the senses, and that object. That means who are involved in this? In the seeing object, who are involved? Karya, Karana and Karta. So that means this object is seen by eyes, decided by the intelligence, it has a pen, decided by the mind. So, and these senses are operated by the demigods, Adhisthana Devatas. Then what this soul is doing? Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Manyate means manna. Claim karna. I am seeing. I know this pen. I like it. I like it is done by whom? Liking and disliking? Mind. Knowing done by whom? Intelligence. Behind intelligence, who is helping him? Chitta. But who is telling everything is done by? Soul is telling that I did everything. Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. And who is capturing the image of this pen? Senses. Who are operating these senses? Adhisthana Devatas. Everything, that means Adhisthana Devata, senses, mind, intelligence, chitta, everything came from whom? From Prakriti. Yes or no? From Prakriti only it came, all these things. So that's why Prakrite krimanani gunaihi karmani sarvashaha. All the activities done by whom? Prakriti.
When mind is guiding to do something, that time how that mind is also guiding, that's I did that. So mind is there is not in action, that's that I did this, or soul itself only is adding I did. Mind is not instructing like it.
Mind's role is what? Mind's role is accepting or rejecting, disliking or liking. Okay. And climbing, who is doing? Soul is doing, which is covered by the avidya. दोबारा सुनना पड़ेगा आपको, ठीक है? हाँ.
All these layers, others are like mechanical. They are doing their task.
हाँ.
They are innocent.
हाँ.
But only false ego is spoiling the soul.
Karma is operating actually. How these things should go on? Who is? Karma, based upon the karma, desires are coming in the mind, And based upon that, remaining things also moving and claiming who is doing behind. Suddha Jivatma is thinking. As per the karma, these are all started moving. And who is directing this karma? Paramatma is directing. He is the director. And karma is stored, installed in now chitta. So that's why chitta is polluted now. When it is installed in the, so karma is installed in the chitta, and based upon the chitta, so that means samskaras, so you'll be getting the desires in the mind, and what is going to happen? So I want to see this, that means this, that things are seeing, tasting is happening. But this pure Jivatma is claiming the activities done by these all as he has done. Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. But sarvai karmani, sab kuch karma, all the activities done by whom? Prakrute kriyamana. Prakriti ka gunon se hi sab kuch kiya gaya. Yes or no? But Atma is claiming that I did. So, what is the constitutional position of this Atma? Dasa bhuto harehe. It is competent to become the Dasa of Hari. And it has to do that actually. So that's why all these false ego, chitta, intelligence, mind, senses, gross body, everything, this everything is part of the Prakriti, and Prakriti is energy of Lord Krishna actually. And that's why when this Jivatma get the association of a pure devotee, actually, before that, let me explain one more point. Paramatma is just beside to this Atma is sitting. Can this Jivatma, which is covered by the avidya, can see this Paramatma? No. Paramatma's, what are the form is out of what? Out of Swarupa Shakti, which is very, very far, far superior Chit Shakti. This Chit Shakti can be seen by this Tadasha Shakti? No. But actually, even if it is removed with this avidya, this Chit Shakti can see this? Can know this? No, that potency is not there. So, because it is inferior potency actually. Inferior potency cannot know the superior thing. It's impossible. So, and this Jivatma which is covered with the avidya, can it know this Paramatma using its intelligence, mind and senses? Impossible actually. It's not possible. Because these are all out of what? Out of Bahiranga Shakti, which is even far inferior to the Tadasha Shakti. This Jivatma is marginal, and all these are out of even lower potency, that is. And Paramatma is, form is out of the Swarupa Shakti is far, far superior potency. So that's why if this Jivatma has to believe the existence of this Paramatma, what it need? It needs what? It needs the special potency, that special mercy, that means Swarupa Shakti should be given to this Jivatma. That is also known as what? Mercy of pure devotee. Mercy of pure devotee, when it is given to this Jivatma, your understanding, which is covered with the avidya and having the karma, so when the mercy is given, then only this Jivatma can believe that there is a Supreme Personality of Godhead. Otherwise, there are the millions and millions of Jivatmas are there. Are they able to believe the Lord just by themselves? Or just by the experimenting, that means just by using their super sharp intelligence and mind, can they believe the Lord? Not possible. Because intelligence, mind, senses all are because of out of inferior energy, and using that energy you cannot know and you cannot believe the Lord. Not possible. Only by the mercy of the pure devotees one can believe the existence of the Lord. So now what he has to do, we are all fortunate enough, we got the mercy of pure devotee and we got this mercy. Now we stop identifying ourselves as body. Gruheshu gruha medinam apashyatam atmatattvam gruheshu gruha medinam. What it mean, Baba? Apashyatam atmatattvam. That means they are not seeing themselves as soul, and also they are not seeing the connection with the they. That means every entity is what? Dasa bhuto harehe. Hari is dasa. Every can actually, it is not really dasa now. Like now every citizen of India is competent enough to become prime minister, but they are not prime ministers. Similarly, but for that they should do some activity. But everyone is competent or not? Whoever is having the vote power, so it is citizen, he is competent to become prime minister or not? Yes. Logically, theoretically it's true. But can you go and sit in the prime minister's seat? No. They will throw out. So similarly, we all being the part and parcel of the Lord, every jivatma there is potential enough to become servant of Hari. But now they are not. Being covered by the avidya, they are not knowing themselves also. Who are they? They don't know this also. So now they are identifying because of false ego. Gruheshu gruhamedinam. That means identifying themselves as body, and also identifying the bodily relations are a real relationship. Then what they are doing? Nidraya hriyate naktam vyavayena vavaya. Ardehaya divacha ardehaya kutumba bharanenava. So Jivatma is now falsely identifying with this body, and there is relationships through that body, and just the whole day and night working for that. But actually all these are all not really, that Jivatma is not that. Not those actually. It is purely belongs to the Lord, and it is a servant of the Lord. For how many hours it is servant? 24 hours it is servant. Not for the 1 hour, 2 hour servant. If you think that only 1 hour, 2 hour your servant means, you are coming from your original state to the state of I am body and relationship. So that's why Tasmat Bharata Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishvaro Harihi Srotavyah Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha Bhayam. This is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. How many hours we should do? 24 hours one should do. The only business of Jivatma is doing Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, all. 24 hours. That means what is pure devotion? 24 hours. That means 24 by 7 doing activities, direct activities. That means this Jivatma should engage its chitta, intelligence, mind, senses, gross body, everything in the direct service. Note this point, my Lord. Direct service, not the indirect service. No. Because all these things are belongs to whom? Krishna. And you are belongs to whom? And then what you should do? Direct service to the Lord. और कौन सा संबंध चाहिए आपको? और कौन सा काम करना है इस दुनिया में? What do you have to do then? Is there anything is permanent thing is there? No. So we have to do this. That is the real business of every Jivatma. That is only the business. That means 24/7 direct devotion. To whom? To Krishna actually. To Krishna. Example for the direct devotion is what? Shavanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Padasevanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Total 64 are there. So 64 are there which are explained in where? In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So one should do continuously all these activities 24/7 for whose pleasure? Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. So 24/7. So for the pleasure of whom? Krishna's pleasure. Not for the Jivatma. Apana pleasure ke liye nahi. No. Not for its own pleasure. And Anyabhilashita Sunyam. Can he keep any desire for his own sake? No. Are you belongs to the Lord and your constitutional position is his servant, then what you will keep for your sake? Is there any logic keeping something for your sake? Nothing. It's not logical actually. So Anyabhilashita Sunyam. We should be completely free from the other desires. Anyabhilasha means other desires. But you should have desire. What desire? Anukulyena Krishnanusil. Anukulyata. That means giving pleasure to the Krishna. This desire you should have. And Gnana Karmadhyanavrita. What kind of Krishnanusil you should do? Gnana Karmadi Anavrita Krishnanusilanam you should do. That means direct devotion you should do. When you add the adjective Gnana Karma Dhyanavrita to the Krishnanusilanam, what is happening? It is filtering out all the indirect services. Indirect services are completely eliminated. That means people may say, I identify myself as body and I feel some duties for this body, and out of that duty I will do some work, and the result of that work I will offer to you. I am a family man, so I have to do some work. I will do that work. In that work some portion I will give to you, or total also I will give to you. This is direct devotion? This is not direct devotion. कौन बोला आपको फैमिली मैन है करके? What you are? Servant of the Lord. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam tatparena nirmalatvam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. What Narada Muni is saying there? Sarvopadi vinirmuktam. Come out from all the designations. Because whatever the designations, that means mother, father, brother, sister, brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi, these, that, all are what? Upadhis actually. All are upadhis only just. They are all coming out of what? Body. Soul is sannyasi, soul is brahmachari, soul is grihastha, soul is brahmana, soul is vaishya, soul is mummy, soul is papa. No. But all these are all from where they are coming? They are coming out of body. So that's why what we should do, being a dasa of the Hari, what we should do? We should do 24/7 direct devotion to the Lord. Of coming out from all the designations, and we should do 24/7 direct devotion to the Lord for the pleasure of Lord. This should be the business of everyone. You will accept or not? Yes? Not coming actually. From the heart it is not coming. It's not coming actually. This is really the business of Jivatma actually. That means we should engage our body, mind, senses all in the service of the Lord 24 hours directly. You should come to that state and keep on doing the Shravanam Kirtanam for the pleasure of the Lord. Then what will happen? Whatever the anarthas are there is one more friend is there with us. What is that? This black color. These are the anarthas. All these anarthas will be finished by seeing your hard endeavor to please the Lord. That is known as sadhana bhakti. By that, Lord will become one day merciful and He will give what? Oh, it's not in black color. This is yellow color actually. What He will give? Bhava bhakti. And after that He will give prema bhakti. And He will make all the senses and everything transcendental. And He will give according to your prema, He will be giving the necessary body, transcendental body, which is out of Swarupa Shakti. So that means to get that means Lord's prema, what we should do? One should come out from all the designations and 24/7 he has to do direct devotion to the Lord. This is the business of everyone. This Krishna conscious movement is started for convincing everyone to this point actually. Then you all understood superficially, but not fully ready to act on this. Why we are not ready to act on this? Now you all join and stay here and do the service 24 hours. Are you ready? You are not ready actually. Why? That's why. So we show everything as a small picture actually. One small diagram. This is Karmi. Karmi, when he come in contact with the pure devotee, we were all Karmis actually. When we came in contact with the pure devotee, so in this association, we started hearing about Krishna, and also we started about trying to develop some faith on Krishna. Actually, what Shastra is demanding, you should do 24 hours, when 24/7 direct devotional services for the pleasure of Krishna. Yes or no? Yes. To do that, the person, what he should have? Huh? Who is that? Yes. What kind of Shraddha? Dridha Shraddha. Like if you want to run the vehicle, what you need? Some fuel you need. So, if a person, he has to engage himself 24/7 in direct devotional services to the Lord only for the pleasure of the Lord, then what he should need? He should have on the Lord what? Strong faith. Strong faith. Dridha Shraddha. That is the fuel actually. He should be a Dridha Shraddhavan. If doesn't have strong faith, what will? You may now, because of my class, maybe for just a moment you may think that, yes, what is he telling true? So maybe I should do this only all the time. By this, you may stay here for the 1 or 2 days and you may do 24 hours direct devotion as per our directions. Then after that, अरे ये सच में ये जो बोला वो सही है क्या? कृष्ण ही भगवान है क्यों? मैं तो और भी सोचा, और भी सुन रहा हूं तो शिव भी भगवान है। तो जीवात्मा माने क्या? केवल पार्टिकल है क्या? और कुछ भी, और ये हो सकता है, वो हो सकता है। यू विल बी गेटिंग व्हाट? डाउट्स। सो दैट मीन्स such a person is not having the strong faith. Those who doesn't have strong faith, they cannot continue Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. That means 24/7 if you do direct devotional service for the pleasure of the Lord, then it is known as what? Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. That means engaging his body, mind, speech, everything in the service of the Lord only. And completely coming out from all the designations and using his mind, speech, body, everything for the only the sake of the Lord's service, direct service. Then that is known as Suddha Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. For that, what is needed? Person to do that? Strong faith in whom? In the Lord and Bhakti process. Lord and Bhakti process. Because of my strong words, it is bombarding your consciousness. You may be thinking it's right now, but when you peacefully sit, then you will be getting the thousands of doubts. Yes? Yes. All those doubts has to be cleared. How all those doubts will be cleared? By regularly hearing Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Regularly hearing. So that means those people who doesn't have strong faith on the Lord, can they engage their 24/7 into the direct devotional service of the Lord? No. Because of their some Shraddha, maybe in a day 2-3 hours if they engage direct devotion, that means chanting or other worshipping the deities, offering, and so like these services he may engage himself in the 4-5 hours. What about remaining hours? 19. Remaining hours he is using for what? Coming for what consciousness? I am body. He is coming to the consciousness of I am body. And that time, what it should be? It should be regulated. That means whenever the sadhaka is not able to do direct devotional service to the Lord, that time, that means that remaining time, that means he is coming to the bodily platform, that time has to be regulated based upon Varna and Ashrama. Daiva Varnashrama. There should be a system to regulate that time. Otherwise, in that time, if we allow to do any activity, then what will happen? Any whimsical activity if he does, then what will happen? He will be getting the more and more implications. He will be getting the more and more affected by passion and ignorance. Yes or no? You are getting my point? Just I am coming again. So Jivatma is what? What Jivatma? Constitutional Jivatma is what? Dasa Bhuto Harehe. So a servant of the Lord. So that's why Jivatma what it should do? 24/7. You should not forget this. 24/7. What kind of activity? Direct devotional activities. So for the pleasure of the Lord. So because that activity is giving pleasure of the Lord, so will you stop by doing 1 hour, 2 hour? No. You'll be doing for how many hours? 24/7. So this is the state we all has to acquire, and this state is known as what? Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. Pure devotional service. Pure devotional service is three parts: sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. So this state is known as Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. So that means if you do Suddha Sadhana Bhakti, then what you are going to get? You are going to get the transcendental body, and also you are going to get the Krishna Prem actually. To reciprocate that Prem, you will be getting the transcendental body. So when he will give, whenever he likes to give, he will give. But you have to do what? 24/7 sadhana bhakti with the given body. Yes or no? Yes. But who can do that kind of sadhana bhakti? हाँ? अरे बोलते क्यों नहीं एक्चुअली? कहाँ सुन रहे हैं आप लोग? हाँ? Strong faith. Strong faith on the Lord. Those who have strong faith on the Lord, those people only can do that. That's why, so in this diagram, if you feel it like this, you feel this is Krishna Prapti, this is (8:30) is over. Give me few more minutes. आप लोग को जाना है क्या घर? अभी बोले 24/7. आधा घंटा भी नहीं रहेंगे क्या एक्स्ट्रा? We are coming to the bodily platform and my house, my wife, my children. That means we don't have any strong faith in the Lord. That means we are not fully. What is the symptom of strong faith? Full surrender. We are not fully surrendered. You all accept or not? Yes. Yes, very good. At least if you accept the problem, then solution will be given. If you don't accept your problem also, then you cannot make understand solution also. So thank you. So once again there, boy, hey. So this is what Suddha Sadhana Bhakti stage. This Suddha Bhakti you can take. It is having the three phases. What is that? Sadhana Bhakti, Bhava Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. And what is the entry door for this? Who can do Suddha Sadhana Bhakti? Those who have strong faith. That's why strong faith is entry, qualification. What is the symptom of strong faith? Those who have Krishna is everything for me and I am his only servant. Like that, by hearing from the sadhus and who are developing the faith, then what he will do? What is the symptom of strong faith? Full surrender. Fully surrender. So that's why full surrender devotee only can do Suddha Sadhana Bhakti and get the Prema Bhakti. You can go and refer. This is the only thing is said in the Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So now we are coming to the people who are not in with this strong faith. So what they should do? That means whoever is not having this strong faith, can they engage themselves in 24/7 direct devotional services? No. Can they remain in the state of I am servant of the Lord, this state for all the time in a day? No. So then what is the solution for them? What we have to do them? We'll keep them in the, that means 24/7. If they are not able to do direct devotion, that means if they are able to do only few hours, the remaining time, whatever is there, that has to be regulated. If it is not regulated, then what they will do? They will be doing whimsical activities, and because of that they will be getting the more and more bad reactions. Rajas and tamas activities they do, and they will be implicated in this nature itself. And they will be falling. Their desire to enter into the pure devotion will be postponed actually. So the remaining time of them has to be regulated. That's to regulate their time, there is a system is needed. What is that system? Daiva Varnashrama. So that's why before strong faith, what is there? Daiva Varnashrama system is needed actually. In this Daiva Varnashrama system, what will be done? So according to their psychophysic nature, as per the Shastra, whatever the karma is given, so to that nature person, that will be given, trained first of all. He will be trained and he will be engaged in those activities. By engaging those activities, what is happening? He will be in the mode of goodness. But being in the mode of goodness is the solution for us? No. What is what we should get actually? What is our goal, intermediate goal? Strong faith. Surrender, full surrender, strong faith. That thing how we will get? That just by following the Varnashrama activities, are you going to get that? No. So, okay. So, just being in the Varnashrama Dharma, they are not going to get so strong faith. No. They will be in the mode of goodness. Like example, how you will get a confidence or faith on a company? When you hear about that company. When you hear the glories of that company. Then you will get from authentic sources. If you hear, then you will be getting the faith on that or not?
Yes.
Similarly, a girl can get faith on a boy. When she will get faith? When she hear, so his abilities and his glories and his protecting nature and so and so. Similarly, so to do, that means to surrender himself and to do direct devotional services 24 hours, Jivatma, the conditioned Jivatma, what it needs? It needs strong faith on the Lord. For that, what it has to do? It has to hear about the glories of Lord, the way Lord is protecting his devotees and the powers what Lord is having and the creation who has done and how many powers he is having and how he is doing, and all these questions when thoroughly and properly understood by him, then he will surrender to the Lord. He will get faith and he will surrender to the Lord. So that's why in Daiva Varnashrama system, what it has to be done? A regular hearing of what? Glories of the Lord. That means Bhakti Shastras. He should be hearing the Bhakti Shastras regularly. So, to hear Bhakti Shastras regularly, he should what? From whom? From pure devotees. Pure devotees means those who are in this spectrum actually. Because their mercy only, even if you hear that means Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, will you believe? No. When you will believe? When you get the mercy of such a belief whoever is having in their heart, and from their heart when the potency comes to you, then only you will believe. Otherwise you will understand, actually, it's the book it is said Krishna is Supreme Personality of God, okay. But of belief will not come actually. You may understand, but Krishna is inconceivable object. That means simultaneously he is having all contradictory qualities. His hand can see and his hand also can do work. His eyes can see and also they can do the work. Whatever the activities of hand, that can be done by eyes also. His form is like that. That means his position is explained in the Shastra. You may read it, but can you believe that? By using your material mind and intelligence? No, because it's beyond to your material mind and intelligence. Your intelligence is always accept only rational things. But Krishna is inconceivable object. So then how to understand that? That means how to believe such inconceivable object? That is only possible when you hear, when you get the mercy from pure devotees. So that's why our hearing process should be from whom? Pure devotees. That means he should be regularly hearing the pure devotees to develop strong faith, so that he can surrender, so that he can do the direct devotion, pure sadhana bhakti. That means 24/7 direct devotional service for the pleasure of the Lord. So that finally he can get prema bhakti. So when he is hearing at that time, so if he is always associating the mode of passion and ignorance, if he is not in sattva-guna, then whatever he is hearing, then what will happen? As per his state of the mind and intelligence, if it is now influenced by the rajas and tamas, then in that state if he hear, then he will be also understanding directly as it is. Can he understand the things whatever said to him? No. If you are given with the red specs, everything will be red. With the black specs, if you see, everything will be black. So similarly, that means whenever you are hearing the words from the pure devotees, from the Shastra, the word meanings, how you will get the knowledge from the sentences? You first hear the words with your attentive ears, then after that you will be collecting the meaning of the word from your chitta, whatever is stored. Then all the meanings you will be taking and you will be doing the anvaya among these words. Then finally you are getting the meaning of the sentence. But when our chitta and intelligence, mind are influenced by the rajas, then what will happen? Chitta is influenced by the tamas, then what will happen? Example, you are hearing the one word and extracting the meaning of another word. When your intelligence is in the mode of passion, then what will be? Will it be deciding the right meaning of that sentence? No. Then when your mind is full of passionated, then it will be getting the desiring the lusty things. So that means keeping all these faculties in mode of goodness is important or not? Yes, it's very important. If you don't keep all these things in the mode of goodness, then even if you are associating pure devotee, you are sitting in front of him and is hearing and speculating your own meaning. Now you are doing almost few, at least. Yes. It's a very pity condition actually of the Jivatma. What can we do? We can do only again and again. So telling and so indicating them their problem. So that's why mode of goodness is very important. When all these things are influenced by the passion, when you are working with the passionate people and cheating people, you also has to cheat. You are working in a batch, that means in a team, all the 4 people team, 3 are cheating, you also has to cheat to survive. Yes or no? Yes, you are all doing that. You must do, otherwise you cannot work. This is the game of the cheaters actually, and you should be a cheater to survive in that game. If you are very transparent and perfect, and as it is, if you represent, you will be kicked out from that place. Yes or no? That means you are allowing your mind and intelligence all the time to be influenced by rajas and tamas. And with that state, if you try to sit and understand Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, नहीं जाता नहीं, समझ में नहीं आता है. So that's why we should be in the mode of goodness. Yes or no? Yes. We should be in the mode of good. For that, what is needed? Simple activities, Daiva Varnashrama. One should live on the land and cows, so that he will keep himself in the mode of goodness all the time. And all the time he should be in the association of pure devotees, and all the time the devotees who are at least aspiring to come to this state. Now you are always surrounded with the people who want to destroy this nature and destroy and make them more and more sense gratification. Being in association of them, your intelligence and your mind is always also becoming like that only. It happens. जैसा संग वैसा मन, जैसा संग है वैसा मन बनेगा. So Prabhupada, that's why he wanted in the final videos, if you see, he is lying on the bed. He is saying that. So Karanam Gunasangasya, when we are influenced by the Rajas and Tamas, so we will be not in the proper state to receive the knowledge. So that's why we should leave the atmosphere of Rajas and Tamas, be in the Sattva Guna, and hear the regularly Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and develop the strong faith and understand that we are constitutionally only the servant of Krishna, not others. And that's why we should do 24 hours direct devotional service to the Lord. That is my real business. So understanding this fully, convincing for this point fully, and surrendering to Him and doing 24 hours His service. Externally, you may do some other activities for the sake of showing example to the society at that time. So that means people who are doing 24 hours direct devotion, they may do social activities, the Varna and Ashram activities in this place also, only for setting an example. But they are not doing that for their sake, no. They are engaging themselves 24 hours in direct devotion. They are chanting Hari's names. Also, just externally they are doing some activities. So, that kind of devotees are known as Parinishthita karma, that is. But now we are not in that state actually. That means what? Even if you are a perfect devotee, you also should do Daiva Varnashrama for set an example to the society. So that's another point, but come to this point. So that's why now we have to be in the association of devotees and hear the Bhakti Shastras and do the duties. Whatever 4 hours, 5 hours bhajan you are doing, apart from that remaining time has to be seen that it should be regulated as per the Varnashram Dharma, so that it will be in the mode of goodness. And what you should do, whatever the faith now you have, you may not have strong faith, but you have some faith. So based upon that faith also you should do bhajan actually. That's 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever bhajan you are doing, that should be continued. And what is that? Doing the duties based on Varna and Ashrama. These are things should be done in this area. What they do? Regular hearing of Bhakti Shastras from pure devotees. Second is doing the bhajan as per their Shraddha. And third thing is should do duties based on Varna and Ashrama. Is it clear? So goal is Dhruva Shraddha and pure devotional service. We'll keep here because it's too much. You also has to go to your respective places. So this is only beginning actually. There is a lot to discuss. We'll come in the next session actually. Whenever we have next session, we'll discuss the remaining thing. How to do that Varnashrama Dharma. What are the steps? Now from here, this stage, how to change your occupations and how to get the community, and all those things we'll be discussing in the next part of our meeting actually. Whenever we meet, then we'll discuss. I'll send some links actually where I discussed in other places. You can also hear those and we'll be in touch. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare